Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 10. I'm at the airport heading to LA. Thank you. Where we have a 3-hour and 40-something minute sit. Yeah, we have a 3-hour and 40-something minute sit in LA. And then we fly to Fort Lauderdale. And I have like a 20-hour layover. So, yeah, there we go. Let's get the day started, okay? So we're in LA. We probably have another, I don't know, hour and a half, almost 2 hours to sit. I spent $14 on a turkey sandwich. And then I spent $8 on a latte and a croissant. You know I don't spend money on my trips, right, when I'm eating? But guess what I deserve? I deserve a lot. Can you say hi? My friend, this is my friend Rhonda. You know, I told you I was going to fly with her. There's Rhonda. Hi. Isn't she lovely? Turn your head a little bit so I can see your hair. It's so pretty. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I knew that coming here on this trip, Rhonda was working with me, so I'd at least have one, like, good, solid human being I could work with, you know, and depend on them, so it's nice. But, so I splurged a bit on my, on food. Because, you know, I'm getting my deposit back, right? So why not splurge on a little bit of food once in a while? So, I will probably see you next on the aircraft or in Fort Lauderdale. Because it's a long day. Yeah, long day. I'll see you later. Alright, guys. So we survived the sit. That was a very long sit. And for those of you, just if you did not already know, we aren't paid during sits. So it's 3 hours, 40 minutes, something like that. We're not paid during sits. We're only paid when that door is closed until it opens again. Fun fact. Yeah, I survived that sit. It was very, very long. There was a hour and 15-minute sort of online meeting from our corporate offices that seems to happen like every couple of months now. So very happy about that. That was mildly interesting. What's that? What's that? Yeah. I'll need that. Did you hear me say 2 bags of ice, masks, and gloves? Great. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to be boarding in a minute. We're going to be 4 hours and 26 minutes from LA to Fort Lauderdale. And we have 160 something people on board today on a plane that holds 182. So enough open seats if we have to do something. We're good. I think that's it. So we will see you in Fort Lauderdale. Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to Fort Lauderdale. It is 12:30 in the morning here, and of course to my mind and body it's only 9:30 at night in Vegas, so I'm not really tired at all. But by all means, I should be tired. The day has been very long. I think I told you earlier, but we had a 9 o'clock in the morning show. We flew to LA, sat there in the airport for 3 hours, 40 minutes, something like that. And then we worked a flight from LA to Fort Lauderdale. Now, boarding is always a very chaotic time if you're a flight attendant. Today was crazy town. It really was loopy. And you know, I'm usually flying up in front, but today on this trip I'm flying as position C. And I will talk about those positions and what we all do in another video, I promise. But C is I'm sitting in the back. I'm in charge of the aft galley. And so I'm watching everything happening down the whole plane, and it's like, and I have no control and no power, of course. So I'm like, oh my God, it's crazy town. It was really chaotic, but it's LA, which LA isn't bad usually, but sometimes it can be a little extra work or whatever. It's LA. The flight was okay, wasn't spectacular. For every small minor challenge we had an equally charming passenger or some beautiful little baby or something. So the flight itself was okay. It was just like kind of long. It was 4.5 hours. So it felt a little long, especially after a 3 hour and 40 minute sit, you know. So it's just a long flight. Got here to Fort Lauderdale, and the shuttle for our hotel was already here waiting for us, which is like unheard of. Got here a little frustrating in that I got up to my room, tried the key, it didn't work. Tried it again, didn't work. And I'm like wiggling the, you know, just in case it's just like I'm getting the key in wrong. Go downstairs, change the key, come back upstairs. I still can't get in the room. I'm like wiggling that doorknob, trying to get the key to work, and it's just not working. And I can hear, all of a sudden, I hear there's a woman, probably a flight attendant with my company, in that room. So they gave me a room that's already occupied. So I was a little frustrated because it's been a long day. I've been up and down the elevator, you know. So they gave me a new room, but I asked them to call whoever it was in that room, because I'm sure I freaked them out, you know, because I was trying to get in that room because I wanted to get my pants off, you know, which sounds really bad. So I just wanted to get out of my uniform. So they called and apologized because it would have been weird, you know, to have someone trying to get into your room twice, you know, vigorously, but whatever. Dinner. I usually bring the same food almost every week. If I don't cook myself, I usually buy the same frozen meals because they're on sale frequently and they're delicious. It's like macaroni and cheese with broccoli. But this time, I saw these things and they were on sale. They were 2 for $7. And I'm like, I'll try these out. I love Indian food. I love Indian food. And so I'm like, this sounds good. It's chicken curry by this company. I've never heard of them. Deep. 26 grams of protein per serving. There's only 9 ounces of food, so it's not a lot of food. And I'm a big guy who likes to eat, so 9 ounces isn't a lot. But 320 calories. The ingredient list is just normal. It's like real food, nothing fake. And boy, it was just, I ate one. It was so delicious. So I had 2. It wasn't a lot of food. Shh, don't make me feel bad. So if you're noticing, my demeanor is much lighter than it was in the past couple of days. And I kind of apologize for being in a dark place for the past couple of days. And I kind of don't, because that's just honestly where I was. And I don't try to sugarcoat anything. I'm not trying to be Instagram fabulous. I'm not trying to portray my life as being always fantastic. Clearly, it's not, right? You watch my channel, you know who I am. But I'm just so tired of being upset. It's exhausting to be that mad and that angry and sad, and you know, no one around you wants to hear it, honestly. So, but I do want to, a little call out. I do want to say one little call out. I don't know if she'll watch this video. I mean, she does watch some of my videos, but she's a coworker of mine, Julie. And I even just saying her name, I kind of want to cry, because I walked into the crew room and Julie was right there. She watches my videos, usually. She was right there in the crew room, and she came over and gave me a hug. And it wasn't like a little, oh, it's okay. She really was truly and utterly sympathetic with how upset I was. And she was working the flight we were deadheading on earlier. And she's just the loveliest woman. I was watching her work. I was watching her do her job. And she's just the nicest person. And I'm not saying this because I think she might watch this video, because she does watch. But if you are watching this video, I have to tell you, Julie, today, you really changed. You potentially changed the momentum of my day, the inertia of my day. Because I'll tell you, when you gave me that hug in the crew room, I was still really upset, you know, and you really made a difference today. So thank you, Julie. And then while I was on the flight, and while I was leaving the flight, she handed me a little note. You know how I like to carry blank note cards in my luggage just in case? Well, apparently she does too. And she wrote me a little note saying that I was a rock star, and she just really definitely helped make the day a lot better. So I got to fly with my friend Rhonda. Julie, my new friend, was there. And a combination of that and me just being tired of being upset has kind of gotten me a little bit more grounded. But don't mistake that I'm still clearly very, very upset. I feel like something's been stolen from me, you know, hope. But again, I'm so tired of being mad, which is wonderful. I mean, it's wonderful, because being mad is a superhero skill of mine. I'll tell you, I can hold resentments like knife edge, sharp resentment, dangerous resentment. I can hold those grudges and resentments for years. I'm a master at it. And the fact that, like, I'm already sort of letting some of that anger go, because I'm totally out of it. None of it is in my control. None of it was in my control. I've done everything I was supposed to do. So that's okay. But I'll tell you, I walk into the hotel and I'm looking at the sofa in the hotel lobby thinking, oh, that's so cute. You know, that would look great in front of the fireplace that I don't have. You know, and then I'm getting in my room and I'm like, oh, I love this floor lamp. That would be great over the cognac sofa that I'm going to get from IKEA that I'm not going to get at IKEA. So whatever happens, I've been talking for almost 9 minutes already. And for some of you who are following up about the house, of course, my realtor told me that the seller knows that I want the house. The daughter, who is now potentially, I'm hoping, the owner of the house, maybe through a will, I'm hoping. The owner knows that I want the house, and apparently she is motivated to still sell the house, and she wants me to be the one that buys it, which is good. But the seller's agent really doesn't know if he wants to be part of this process anymore, because I think he was over his head anyway, and just doesn't want to be part of this anymore. So I don't know what's going to happen. If this has to go through probate, which I don't know even what that means, I'm going to wait. I'm still going to look around and see if there's other houses. Some of you who have said, Stephen, this just wasn't the house for you. See, this, your God is trying to redirect you or whatever. Thank you for caring, but this was the house I wanted. Like, this was the house. This is my house. So whatever. Hands off the wheel, right? So we'll see what happens, but I'm going to try and be hopeful and see if something's going to happen, because I really want that house. I really do. All right, so I've eaten plenty of chicken curry. I'm going to set up my laptop and do a little video gaming. And then tomorrow, I'm here until 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So tomorrow I'm going to go over and buy some more quail feathers because my cats have already shredded. They love those feathers. Those really long, thin quail feathers. They love them. So I'm going to go see if they have more at the store. And then tomorrow I'm going to try and sit down with my laptop and go through and reply to the comments that you guys have left over the past couple of days. Because there's like 200, 250, something like that, comments that I have not had a chance to go through. And I do want you guys to know that I see and read every one of them. And I put a little heart, like I love the comment on every one of them that I've read, so that you know that I've read it. And the only ones I don't leave a little heart next to are ones that are kind of creepy or weird, or there's one woman who said that enough BS. She was very upset about my stance on masks in a recent video when I went on the strip for Christmas ornaments and Christmas decorations. There's two statues in Vegas that both have like masks on. One is a chicken. And she's like, this is a whole bunch of BS. I don't understand why they have to put them on inanimate objects and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, this is too much. I can't watch your videos anymore. I'm like, all right, bye-bye. Bye. Yeah, I'm totally rambling right now. So I'm going to let you guys go. And I will talk to you later. All right. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.